Hi, my name is Matt from Prioto, and today I want to talk to you about what Prioto is. So the contents for today is an introduction to Prioto. I'm going to give you some examples of how Prioto can benefit your sector. I'm going to explain how Prioto is actually delivered into projects. I'd like to summarize, and then I'll give you some time for some questions and answers. So firstly, what is Prioto? Prioto is a commercial building management solution, providing simple, cost-effective facility management technology. So we believe that a building should improve the user's experience without adding any complexity, and a Prioto system ensures the building is being used as efficiently as possible, reducing your carbon footprint and saving you money. Prioto is split into two different areas. So firstly, there's the hardware element, and secondly, the software element. So for the hardware, what this is essentially the hardware which is installed into the facility to give customers, staff, end users the experience of controlling the building in a simple and intuitive way. On top of this, there's the software element, which is how the building is logging all the data that's happening inside of it, and also the option to have an app or a user interface to control certain aspects of the building. Prioto looks to do four things. So firstly, what it looks to do is improve the control of the building. So it's to simplify the control elements to make sure that it's intuitive for all users. Secondly, what we look to do is automate where we can. So simple and effective automation can take care of some of the tasks throughout the building. From there, we can monitor everything that's happening as well. So what the Prioto system looks to do is to monitor all the various aspects of data coming back from a facility to give facilities management a very clear overview on how the building is being used. This can then be used to alert if there's anything untoward spotted. So for example, if there's a leak or a very low temperature noticed in one of the buildings, we can alert facilities management to this. Prioto is designed to offer something in many different sectors, including retail, the emergency services, multi-site businesses, assisted living facilities, sports facilities, and the hospitality sector. Emergency services. Prioto is suited to each of the emergency services and has many valid solutions for the fire service, ambulance stations, and police stations. With a large number of stations being not permanently manned, it's more important than ever to ensure the building isn't wasting any energy. Where facilities are permanently manned, the Prioto system gives staff many useful features, such as simple automation, automatic lighting, and zoned temperature controls. Where there are stations that are looked after by an authority, where there's more than one station in the area, Prioto can give an overview of multiple sites' data to provide the facility management with clear information on how the buildings are acting. So some of the examples of features that Prioto can deliver for the emergency services might be a station shutdown button. So this is a single push button which can shut down the entire station. So when the last person out leaves the building, they can hit this button. This simplifies the shutdown procedure for any non-permanently manned sites. So this can turn off all the lights. It can put the heating into a frost protection mode. It's very, very simple to use. So there's no training handover that needs to be done about how to shut the building down. A single push button and Prioto will take care of the rest. It'll obviously be clearly labelled by the front door so any staff member knows where exactly they do that from. And then when they re-enter the building on the next time they visit, the startup can be automatic because everything will shut down. As soon as they come back, they know the building is going to be brought back to life with lighting and heating set as it should be. Another good example we've actually implemented in some fire stations already is the drying room control. So if the emergency services have been called out to an outside call where it's been raining, obviously when they return to the station they might have a lot of wet gear on. So what we've delivered is a drying room boost button, which essentially gives the drying room a timed boost so all of the equipment which is hung up there can dry. But it also gets rid of the possibility of this drying room heating or extraction being left on for long periods of time, which is of course very energy hungry. This reduces the heating costs, but it also ensures that any of the equipment in that area is going to be kept serviceable for longer because it's not been left damp, causing problems down the line. The average energy use across the emergency service sites is around about 100 kilowatt hours per metre squared per year. This is quite a large number. So even a 10% reduction in this can be a pretty large saving for energy usage, carbon footprint, and obviously money for the emergency services in that region. Another good example of how this can benefit the emergency services might be an apparatus bay monitoring. So essentially what the Prioto system can provide is sensors on the apparatus bay door. This can be used for a number of things. So logging the time at which the door has been opened and closed is lots of useful information for facilities management. It can actually speed up the dispatch time for turnouts. So if the apparatus bay door is automated, as soon as the call out comes through, this can start opening to make sure that the appliances are ready to roll out as quick as possible. And what it can also do is link to the heating. So if for any reason the apparatus bay door is left open for a long period of time, that can actually switch the heating in that outside area back to make sure you're not wasting energy whilst the apparatus bay doors are opened. To summarise, Prioto with emergency service facilities can do many useful features and obviously provide many savings to that facility as well. So the core things Prioto looks to do here is simplify the facilities management and simplify how staff interact with those facilities. Prioto reduces your energy waste, Prioto reduces your carbon footprint, and Prioto saves you money as well. I would now like to explain to you how Prioto is actually delivered. So for successful project delivery, we will work with you through the 4 key stages of the project. Firstly, consultation. The Prioto team will work with the facilities managers to understand your requirements and provide expert advice on how to maximise the benefits of Prioto. Next, we'll go away and design a system. So we will create a feature specification to explain how the system is going to work and design all the relevant hardware and software parts for this as well. The next stage is going to be the installation. So Prioto have a wide network of skilled installers who will carry out the physical installation of all the required hardware. Any software and IT setup will also be delivered by the Prioto team. From here, we can offer ongoing maintenance. So this is to maintain any of the physical hardware that's installed in the facility and obviously offer technical support as well to facilities management and users. So to summarise, the Prioto system will reduce your energy wastage, reduce your carbon footprint and save you money. I would like to open up the floor for any questions that you may have on what we've discussed today. Anyway, thank you for listening. If you have any more questions, please let me know.